it sideways like that?
Probably because on Facebook it's going to look sideways.
Oh.
Maybe. I guess I can get on there and look.
Go on and check there real quick before we actually get fully started. What's up, everybody on YouTube? Yeah, we got a weird angle on YouTube because we're doing a different camera.
Yeah, different cameras.
We have 3 different devices going at one time. The computer itself, we have a backup phone over here, and we have my phone on Twitch. So, Sports Talk right up there. Oh, no, that's a fan page. You got to do Cooper Big Man for us. We're Cooper Big Man.
Oh, okay, hold on.
You're doing the fan page.
My bad.
There you go.
There it is.
Should have our live status going right now, shouldn't it?
It should, but it doesn't look like it.
Weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Should have this.
It's not showing us live. Yeah, It's not showing live.
But that says we're live, and I can't really check.
Let me try again. Go out of all these apps and then go back into it.
Maybe it's his Apple phone doesn't like our Android phone doing the live.
I don't like my Apple phone, period. But oh well.
I'm just saying, it doesn't like, maybe your phone's not liking the live. Because it should tell us on the page that we're live somewhere.
Yeah, man.
It says we're live.
Not seeing it, but if we're live, what's up, everybody?
I don't know. Here, we'll rotate this back.
Rotate it, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe it will calm down or something.
Maybe.
I feel like I gotta lean on it.
Go up a bit on that. I'll just scooch myself in a little bit more. There we go. So, hey, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
All right, so we wanted this one here, Facebook, to be landscape, but we can't get a verification on it. And
yeah, it's not showing
anybody live. That's weird. I don't know why it's not showing that we're live on there.
You might want to stop the live on it and try it again.
Maybe we'll do that. Finish. It says ending live broadcast for it.
I guess we can delete it.
Delete.
And try again.
Live video.
Go
live in 3, 2, 1. Says we're live again.
What's up, Facebook?
I'm going to just try this one more time this way, because this is the way we'd rather have it.
Let's just keep it that way.
Rotate your device. You can't turn your phone while live.
Oh, you can't turn your phone while live. So they probably stopped the live because technical difficulties, guys. We're trying to figure all this out.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do real quick. Sorry, everybody. We're gonna
back that out just a little bit.
Oh, and we went dark.
Dude,
we went dark.
It went dark in here, and we're good. We don't got any viewers. We're good to go. Just some weirdos sitting in the dark. Dang it, man. Okay, that's working a lot better.
Okay, well, we're better in it now.
Yeah.
There.
We should have worked these angles out before we started.
Well, I didn't know it was not going to let us be sideways on that one.
That's weird, right?
All right, so let's get into it, shall we? Sports Talk.
Do it. Sports Talk with Cooper and Big Man.
Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sports Talk with Cooper and Big Man live. This is Big Man joining me as always. This, of course, is Cooper. Cooper, how you doing, brother?
Dude, I'm doing, man. Hey, are we recording on the actual, Spotify part of it?
I'm doing that later.
We're doing that later.
Yes, I'm doing that later.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Because I'm tired of having too many programs running at once on this computer.
Well, I guess then there's that. It slows everything down.
Yes, it does. It was already slower us down to get started. So You ready to jump
All right,
into it?
let's do this, brother. Let's just jump into it, man.
This is actual episode of Sports Talk, so we'll be talking multiple sports tonight.
Yes, this should be fun.
And here we go. We're going to kick off with a little bit of NASCAR, baby. Let's burn some rubber.
Burn some rubber, run some rubber.
I don't know what the hell I was trying to say. Anyways, so after a well-received clash at the Coliseum in Los Angeles last year, NASCAR has decided for round 2. Joey Logano won last year's iteration. For those unfamiliar with the concept, NASCAR builds a temporary track within the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum to race. It's a spectacle to see, and this year's race kicks off the NASCAR season starting tomorrow on Fox. So, Cooper, what do you think?
Dude, the clash, dude. We watched this last year,
Mm-hmm.
and it was crazy.
It was.
I mean, that thing is so small, and it's like, really?
Yeah, it's smaller
like
than Bristol.
They did that?
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be cool to watch again. I cannot wait to see, NASCAR's kicking off. It's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. Let's do this, man.
All right, and since you didn't do it last year, can we get Junior in one of these clashes?
At least one of them.
Come on, man. We didn't even think we were getting a second one. Just be in the clash.
Right?
We know you're retired, but y'all still occasionally race some races on occasion. This one, you just got to say, I ran inside the Coliseum. That's just something I'd even love to say. I drove one time in NASCAR and it was in the Coliseum, baby.
That would be cool, man.
That'd be amazing. I wouldn't be able to last very long in it because I'd probably crash, but because I'm not that great of a driver. But to say I did it, though, would be cool, to say the least. I loved this last year. I can't wait to see it again. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Probably record it, and that way we can watch it later.
Heck yeah, man.
Because I'm sure we're probably going to be busy tomorrow, unfortunately. But it is what it is, and we'll just record it, watch it, and we'll enjoy it. And I can't wait because last year was fun, and I hope it's just as fun this year.
We should watch it on the movie theater screen.
That's right.
That'd be great, dude.
That's right. That'd be fun on a bun. All right, switching gears from stock cars to baseball diamonds. Are you ready?
Let's do it, brother.
On one of the oddest offseason stories to come to an end, finally came to an end recently. Actually, this was a while ago. Shortstop Carlos Correa had agreed to 2 different deals with 2 different teams before finally finalizing a deal with the Minnesota Twins. Correa had agreed to a deal with the Giants, but his physical left the Giants uneasy, and the contract fell through. Same thing would happen with the New York Mets. Eventually, the Twins, who Correa played for last year, would sign Correa, and he would pass his physical. Cooper, at first I thought maybe it was the fact that they were just uneasy with it, and they kind of maybe thought, well, we didn't really mean to pay for this much for this guy, so we kind of wanted our physicians not to pass him. But then when it happens again to another team,
yeah,
it's a little odd. But then the Twins didn't have a problem with it. So what are your thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe there's something going on behind the scenes we don't know about. Maybe he has, not passed some physicals before.
Yeah.
So they were worried about his health, or maybe some other extracurricular activities going on that we don't know about.
Could possibly be.
So, I mean, it is what it is. At least they got it done, though.
Yeah. Correa, of course, is was part of the Astros cheating scandal back when they won the 2017 World Series.
Cheaters.
Yeah. So, because it was funny because actually a lot of people thought the Dodgers were probably going to be in on him, but actually someone in the organization who remained anonymous stated that he thinks the fans wouldn't have accepted Correa, so they probably wouldn't go after him, which they, of course, did not. So, interesting how that maybe somebody in the organizations for the Mets and Giants also thought their fans might not appreciate having a former cheater.
Yeah, man. Once you're labeled a cheater, you're kind of stuck there, dude. So he's lucky he got a contract. So.
Absolutely. But I mean, it's back to what the Twins where he played with last year. So I mean, it ends up working out fine for him.
Yeah.
All right, next up, the Trevor Bauer saga finally came to an end in Los Angeles after being suspended and finally winning the appeal when the charges against him were dropped. He was dropped by the Dodgers. It came to no surprise by those within the organization except to Bauer. He felt he would be given a chance to stay, but there were reports that there were players inside the organization that did not want Bauer back in the clubhouse. Cooper, as we recall, Bauer was accused of rape and abuse of a former girlfriend.
Yeah.
The charges ended up being dropped due to lack of evidence, and then he was suspended, of course, for the remainder of that season. Basically, actually, it was last season because that's when it came about, and then he was basically going to be suspended for this year. After the season, though, the charges were dropped, and then he won his appeal, so he didn't have to be suspended anymore. Yet to sign, which is also kind of interesting so far, too, to say the least. So, what do you think?
I would say with somebody with those type of allegations, dude,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of teams are going to be very careful with this situation. And if some of the guys in the ball club didn't want him back, I mean, they had to have had their reasons. Dude. They know something,
Mm-hmm.
or just it's uneasy, dude. Because
Yeah.
as a man, and a man with moral standards or whatever, you don't want to be around a dude that does stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's flat out it. So I mean, he was acquitted for lack of evidence, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely. I mean, I think the other part of it is he's already had a kind of a rough reputation as not being a very good teammate to begin with.
Yeah,
So on top of that, the comfort level by your teammates also will have something to do with whether or not you're invited back to a clubhouse. Because if you are kind of that outcast, quote unquote, it makes it a lot more
and
difficult.
it really makes it hard for him too. When at that time he really had to be the outcast. I mean, when you've got stuff like that going on, you've
Right.
kind of got to be private about it. So
Yeah. Well, and then you're further outcasted as you were already kind of an outcast, anyways.
yep,
Because it's 162 games. It's over basically 200 some odd plus days that you're spending with a group of 24 other players. It fluctuates because, call ups, send downs, and all that injuries and whatnot happens throughout the year. So, all that 24 ends up changing at some point, anyways. But you can't really, you're in basically a family at this point. So you can't really be so uncomfortable around your fellow players because,
yeah,
like I said, you're stuck together for almost 2/3 of the whole year.
yeah, yeah.
So you spend
And
more time with them than you
and
do your own
if the
family.
guy's feeling easy with it, dude,
Yeah.
like I said, with a man with a with moral standards, you
Mm-hmm.
do not want to be around somebody like that.
Absolutely.
Even if you've been acquitted of it due to lack of evidence, there's no proof that he didn't.
Right.
So,
Just because you have lack of evidence now doesn't mean eventually that something might not come up later
yep.
and you get to try it again.
So,
So it's just for new circumstances or whatever they're going to
I
legally
just
do it.
don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, and I get it, though, for the organization, the higher ups in the organization who are looking to keep him. You spend a lot of money to get him.
Oh,
MLB
yeah.
contracts are fully guaranteed, so they're going to have to pay him
Yeah.
what they owed him on top of whatever, he gets if he gets signed by another team. And now it's like, as another team, you look at the situation, you see what happens, and you already know players in the Dodgers organization didn't want him. Do you really want to take that chance of your own players and alienating your own players by signing him now?
Yeah, man.
That's going to be the
It
other
makes
problem.
for a sticky situation no matter which way
Mhm.
you look at it, because you want your higher ups to be happy, but you also want the ball club to be happy,
Right.
because they're the ones that got to be together all the time. So
Right.
I mean, it is what it is, and
Absolutely.
it sucks no matter which way you look at it. But what I don't understand is for these guys to get paid so much to play a game.
Mm-hmm.
How do you stay in so much trouble all the time?
That's true.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, you've got this money. You could be. Why you got to be in a relationship where I just don't get it. I don't get it. I know that people are gonna get in bad relationships. Things are gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But literally, you got money, dude. It should be easy to keep a girl happy. That's flat out it. If it ain't,
Yeah.
whatever it is, man. I don't get it sometimes.
Absolutely not. It's hard to. It's just hard. It's just like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
You got to come up. You can't be in it. Put yourself in a situation like that.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't put yourself in a situation like that where It's like you've got money, dude.
Yeah.
If you're having problems with it, don't be doing stupid stuff. Go find somebody else to be with.
Right.
I mean, to me, that and not only that, but it's complete disrespect to that person.
Absolutely.
So it's just, ugh,
Yeah.
bad,
It is.
bad.
All right, sir. So let's go from the diamond to the hardwood. You ready?
Let's do it, please.
All right. So LeBron's chase of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is coming to a close soon. Heading into tonight's game, James was 63 points behind Kareem for the all-time scoring title. The Lakers are taking on the Pelicans currently, as we speak, in New Orleans. So it'll be interesting to see how much closer James will get to Kareem tonight.
Yes, and I'm gonna look up the scores for you guys. See what we're at here.
Where we
It
got?
says 108 to 108.
All right, can you get the box score real quick off of that game? Should be stat
box score right there.
There we go. LeBron James is at, looks like 19.
What is it?
All the way over here is
Yeah,
points.
19.
So he's got 19 points tonight.
Points.
This thing again. How do I get rid of that?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'll figure it out later. All right. So we're currently at 19 points. It's 108 with 9:06 left in the. Oh, it's 111, 108, 114, 108. Pelicans are scoring on the Lakers right now. Just crazy. With a little over 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. LeBron's only got 19.
But quite the chase, dude.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. It's longevity, honestly, overall together is his longevity. So that makes things pretty cool in that aspect. But to run down Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, it seemed like we'd never see it. Because it's held for so long. It just didn't think that anybody could actually do something like that, and it's weird that we're going to actually see it.
But you got to have somebody like LeBron who has stayed in the league for as many years as he's been. So, I mean, for him to actually be able to pull that off is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
My hat's off to him. I mean, you and I both have our ways with LeBron. We like him because he's with the Lakers now, but before he was with the Lakers, it was kind of like, whatever. But
I could take him or leave him anyways.
But yeah.
Thanks for the championship, but go away.
Yeah.
Okay, get the scoring title and then go away.
Yeah.
Because
so that way it's another notch on the Lakers too. There you go.
Yeah. Look, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got the scoring title as Laker. Oh, look, the next scoring title champion is the Laker. And then he can just go. And then he can just go away. Yep. After that, so by the trade, he should have the record by the trade deadline. Trade deadline's next Thursday. Trade him. Get rid of him. The season's over. But I'm just saying. But I mean, it's cool because, like I said, honestly, I thought it was going to be Kobe, but Kobe ended up slowing way down. And then, of course, he had the Achilles injury, and he really never really fully recovered from that injury.
Yeah.
And so it sucked to see that Kobe couldn't do it because I really thought Kobe was going to do it because Kobe was more of a scorer than LeBron too. LeBron's doing this mostly because of the fact that of longevity. He's gone 20 years. You know, he has hardly missed any time. I mean, lately his body's kind of slowed down a little bit and kind of getting more hurt often. But that's not his fault. I mean, age is going to catch up to you no matter what you're doing. Unfortunately, he's playing a very physical. It is still a very physical sport. You have to bang into people.
Basketball is like
there's an unforgiving hardwood.
Not only that, but like the stamina you have to to run up and down that court all night long. It's like that's just crazy.
Nearly 100 feet back and forth all the time.
It's
not like where you're
in good shape.
Yeah, it's not like when you're football you get the break. Not like when you're
baseball
you get a
really
break.
Get a break.
You can get a break. You know, you get off the field for a little bit. Yeah. If you're not batting, you're not having to run the bases or anything. So you get a bit of a break,
mm-hmm.
you know, or if you're lucky enough to be a good hitter but a lousy fielder, you're a DH then. So you really are only batting and then basically running bases at that point. But basketball, back and forth all night long.
All night,
82 games. Well, he hardly ever plays 82 anymore.
Right.
Even when he was younger, he rarely played 82, but I digress. I mean, but to do it for that long is impressive. He's going to catch Kareem. Obviously, it's not going to be tonight because he's only scored 19 at that point. So,
yeah, man.
He's obviously not getting 63. He wasn't going to get 63 tonight. So, But I appreciate what he's done for the Lakers. He got us another championship. But go away after the record. Go away.
It's time for a change.
Yeah, the whole organization needs a change. The Buss family needs to sell the team because they're not their dad. They're not even close. Rob Pelinka is not a good GM. He's a better agent than GM. Sorry, Rob, and I know you loved Kobe and all that because he was your guy as an agent, but you suck as a general manager. And some of these guys got to go. Russ, LeBron, Anthony, keep Rui Hachimura, who he just recently got, and then everybody else is basically it's a free for all. Get rid of, go away.
Yep.
Get some draft picks, get some decent players. Let's rebuild. Darvin Ham can stay because it's only 1 year. I'm not going to one and done a coach. That's not fair.
Yeah, gotta give him a chance.
I'm giving him a chance, and he's trying to get them to play defense, which is I've always said. Why don't we ever try to really play defense?
Yeah,
because if you can keep a team down, this is actually the last sport really in the sports that I like where defense can still win you a championship if you play well enough. Because guess what you do in the playoffs? You play half court defense because you can't sit there and run all night. It doesn't work in the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
you can slow the pace of the game down, and you have to play some defense.
They should do that all year long, man, because it would make for better games, and not only that, but you slow it down. You slow everyone down, and you get a bit of a break too. I mean, even playing defense, you're not running as much if you're playing defense. If you're letting them score on you, you got to run back and forth constantly.
Right, absolutely.
So,
all right, man. So from LeBron James to Kyrie Irving.
Oh God, did we have to go to this soapbox?
Oh yes, we did.
Oh Lord, let's go.
Only because it's tying my team to the soapbox, so I gotta get on it. I gotta get on it. Here we go. So Kyrie Irving at it again, baby. The Brooklyn Nets superstar has once again demanded a trade from the organization. Of course, the experts are tying him to the Lakers yet again, but the Lakers will need to be willing to part ways with the 2027 and 2029 first-round picks that they're holding on for dear life with.
Nope, not worth it.
Oh, I've been saying not worth it. It has not been worth it.
He is a cancer to the locker room.
Absolutely.
And, he can't figure out whether he wants to be on the court or whether he wants to, be in his little world or whatever it is he does. It's just,
right.
Just go away.
Please.
Go away.
Please, absolutely, just go away. Don't even come near Los Angeles.
No.
And all these experts are like, oh, if he comes to LA, the Lakers are going to be the best team in the West then. No, because you don't know if you're going to get him to play.
Exactly.
We don't know if he'll even be willing to play. Just because he comes to Los Angeles, as soon as Anthony Davis or LeBron pisses him off, he's going to go
into a baby.
He'll turn into a baby and refuse to play.
Yep.
You kidding me? You think there's not people in Los Angeles? I know Los Angeles is the woke city of the world right now, but you don't think that there's not someone in Los Angeles who will go to a Lakers game and yell out the N-word at him to get under his skin?
Oh, somebody would.
Exactly. So you think that's going to change? No, it's not going to change just because you go to the most woke city in the world. So give me a break.
But you in Brooklyn, anybody could be saying that. It wouldn't even matter who it was.
Exactly.
So
could be another black guy just calling you that.
Right? I mean,
I'm just saying I can't deal with that. Don't. Trust me, I don't want Westbrook either. I didn't even want him to begin with.
Yeah.
But for the love of God, don't trade him for Kyrie. I'd rather keep Westbrook at this point than get Kyrie Irving. Because at least I know Westbrook, when healthy, will at least play. Yeah. He's not going to be a baby about nothing. He kind of is a baby at times, but at least he plays while he's being a baby.
Right.
He's not going to be so pouty and go sit down and be like, you ain't going to win a play. He'll be like, fine, I hate all of you fuckers. I'm just going to go be a ball hog and really piss everybody off. Okay, well, at least you're playing. We're not wasting money you sitting on the bench. If you're going to trade Westbrook, get young players. Get youth. Because guess what? LeBron's getting old. Whether you decide to keep LeBron or not, LeBron's still getting old. AD is getting old. get the youth movement started now and just make LeBron and AD deal with it. And then if they demand trades, then be happy to oblige. But just already start the youth movement. You kind of already did it with Rui Hachimura lately, which was a great move. You got a 3-and-D guy. He's a 40% career catch and shoot 3-point player, and he's got length on the wing for the defense. That's one of the guys we need. Now we just need an actual guard who can shoot. If we can get that, baby, watch out then.
Yep.
Okay, I'm off my soapbox.
Are we good?
I think so.
We're good to go, bro.
Good. Just don't do it. No Kyrie.
This game's almost over, brother.
And it's a 2-point game. A little over 4.5 minutes left. Where's he at now?
23.
Did he bump up 20? Look at that. He's up to 23. 40 points to go.
Yep.
For LeBron. He's catching it down. We're not staying on for the rest of the game, guys. So go ahead and go back and watch the game. Enjoy it. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed tonight's episode.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've been live, and
yes,
it was fun, man.
Yeah, so the next time we do a live, it will be wrestling talk. We got a lot to talk about as we get it up for the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, yes.
And we got a lot to talk about with that because we still got to talk about the Sami Zayn problem that WWE has. Yeah, they got a problem.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then football talk. So football talk will probably be the live after the Super Bowl. We'll discuss the Super Bowl and all that.
Heck yeah, man. Can't wait.
I can't wait for that one. And then, we'll do another live for sports talk. Baseball season will start kicking off. Basketball should be past the All-Star game, I believe, when we do that live. So we'll discuss what happens with the trade deadline, more in depth with the trade deadline and all that too when we go do that live. Because that's probably when we'll actually end up doing the next sports talk, because it's kind of hard to get anything going right now because sports is kind of not there yet.
Yeah, we're kind of in a.
Yeah, we're with the outside sports.
We're dying down a little bit, waiting for more sports to be like
going. Yeah, basketball's going to start kind of kicking up in gear, especially as we get closer to March Madness. We'll talk about all that. Because trust me, guys, I have one more soapbox basketball wise, and it's not Lakers, it's my Ducks. Got a little soapbox for my Ducks basketball team. Yeah. But I'm saving that for the next time we do a live sports talk, because I wasn't doing it tonight, because we'd be here until 9 o'clock, and I don't want to do that to you guys. I'm not in the mood for that one and either, so I got to get there.
Yeah. And
I'll represent my team too when I'm doing it. I'll be wearing duck gear of some kind, but oh boy, I'm not happy with it. Oh yeah. It's going down when I do that. Anyways, so that's going to be our schedules. So like I said, wrestling talk next week will be our live. The week after the Super Bowl, the football talk will be the live then. Sports talk, when we get ready to do that live, is when we'll have everything ready to go.
And next time you won't catch us in the dark. We'll get all the stuff figured out before we go live, and everything will be okay.
And hopefully we can have that phone sideways for Facebook Live next time.
Maybe, yeah.
I would have liked it better that way.
If not, we can maybe push this thing back a little bit. Maybe we'll get
we're going to get an extension cord for this thing. Because that way we can stay back a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We appreciate you tuning in. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all. You appreciate it?
Yeah. I appreciate you guys. Sorry, I'm so quiet over here. I'm like, hi, guys.
He sees himself in 3 different spots.
It's weird, dude.
Hi, everybody.
It's been fun, man. I'm glad to be back. I've had a lot of things going on, but yeah, man, it's nice to be back and in the groove of doing this. So
yes, I look forward to really pushing through this year and having a really good year.
Yeah,
sports it would be talk. Great. So, all right, guys, that'll do it for us here at Sports Talk. And as always, keep on talking sports. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
That goes good night, YouTube. Yes, and the broadcast YouTube. Good